For most of human history, time was never something to fear. It moved forward silently, faithfully, like a river no one questioned. Seconds stacked neatly into minutes. Days folded into years. Civilizations built their entire sense of reality on one quiet assumption, that time flowed the same way for everyone, everywhere. Then one morning, deep inside a laboratory designed to measure perfection, time blinked. The first anomaly was almost ignored. An atomic clock, one of the most precise machines ever created, reported a delay so small it barely registered, a few billionths of a second. The technician recalibrated, ran diagnostics, blamed background noise. Atomic clocks didn't drift. That was the point, except this one had. Within days, another lab reported the same discrepancy, then another. Across continents, clocks that had been synchronized for decades began disagreeing, not randomly, not chaotically, but in unison. Every Earth-based atomic clock was falling behind universal reference time by a few milliseconds per day. It was subtle, invisible to human perception, but terrifying in its consistency. Scientists assumed the explanation would be simple. Something always was. Solar flares could disrupt signals. Gravitational interference could distort measurements. Earth's core might wobble. Its rotation might fluctuate. Every possibility was tested, cross-checked, and ruled out. Earth wasn't slowing down. It wasn't losing energy. It wasn't behaving differently at all. Yet the drift continued. Satellites in orbit began reporting conflicts with ground-based systems. GPS networks quietly corrected themselves thousands of times per second, masking the growing discrepancy from everyday users. Airplanes arrived slightly early, according to ground clocks. Financial markets recorded microscopic timing mismatches between continents. Too small to cause crashes, but too precise to dismiss. Time was still moving forward, just not at the same rate everywhere. Weeks passed. Milliseconds became seconds. Seconds accumulated into minutes. Deep space probes sent signals that arrived late, even though light speed calculations insisted they shouldn't. To outside observers, Earth appeared to be sinking, not through space, but into something thicker, slower. Physicists struggled to describe what they were seeing. Earth wasn't desynchronizing from clocks. It was desynchronizing from space-time itself. That was when the idea no one wanted to say aloud emerged. What if time wasn't universal? What if time was local, and Earth had slipped into a different temporal frame? The first humans to feel the effects weren't on the ground. They were in orbit. Astronauts returning from space began reporting strange symptoms. Not the usual disorientation or muscle fatigue, but something harder to describe. Memory lag, delayed reactions, a sensation of resistance while thinking, as if thoughts were moving through syrup. Doctors blamed stress and re-entry effects until the pattern became undeniable. These symptoms didn't appear in space. They appeared after returning to Earth. Astronauts weren't adapting to gravity. They were adapting to Earth's time. As the drift widened, technology began to fail openly. Satellites missed orbital windows. Military timing systems required constant recalibration. Global infrastructure, built on synchronization, started to strain under invisible pressure. Then the calculations came back. If Earth fell more than a few seconds behind universal time, communication with space would become impossible. Navigation would collapse. Satellites would no longer align with Earth-based systems. Earth wouldn't be destroyed. It would be isolated. A planet cut off not by distance, but by time. And then came the most disturbing realization of all. Earth wasn't slowing down. The universe was speeding up, or rather, something was pulling space-time forward. Galaxies weren't accelerating outward faster. Time itself was being dragged ahead, like fabric caught in a cosmic current, and Earth was resisting, like a ship stuck in an eddy while the river surged past. No one could explain why, whether it was chance, physics, or something far older and deeper. Only that Earth, somehow, was refusing to move with the flow. Humanity wouldn't notice at first. Life would continue. Children would be born. Wars would be fought. History would unfold normally, on Earth. But far beyond the planet, stars would burn out. Galaxies would fade. Civilizations, if they existed elsewhere, would rise and fall in what to Earth would feel like an instant. One day, signals from space would stop arriving altogether, and Earth would remain, alive, untouched, living inside a past the universe had already left behind. The question that haunted every scientist wasn't whether Earth could survive this. It was why it was happening at all. Was Earth falling behind time, or hiding from something it was never meant to face?